So much in the media, offensive line, we look at numbers, 18 sacks or whatever. What tells you that you've had a good game or a bad game? It's got to be beyond the numbers because they can be misleading.
Oh yeah, numbers really are misleading. I'm not trying to minimize in any way the numbers from last year, but I'm more interested in whiffs. We all play golf. If you're missing a guy, then I get nervous. But if a guy, the guy you play against gets paid too, I'm not trying to recognize that you can get beat, you're beaten, and the quarterback gets sacked. But I'm more interested in the contour of the pocket and how much the quarterback gets hit than I am the actual sack. And if they get sacked, okay, fine. Sometimes, someone else didn't get open, or it's trying to execute your technique the way we ask you to do it, and then we feel pretty good.
When you reviewed the tape from last year, were there a lot of whiffs?
No, we're not. And that was the good part. They basically could stay in front of people and buy time and things like that for the quarterback.
So not only do the numbers say they had a good year as a group,
they did have a good
year.
Yes, they did. Yep.
So how do you?
But pass protection isn't just the offensive line. There's three aspects to pass protection. It's getting the ball out when you're supposed to, the route runner, and then the blockers. And sometimes we don't recognize that part of the scheme was that we used the back to chip a guy, but that's enormous. And then the guy caught a pass. Well, you guys don't see that, but that was all it's all part of the same thing. And the rhythm of the rhythm and passing game that we have is helps us a lot. I mean, and Andrew really likes it, and he can decide. He knows exactly where to go with the ball. So there's very few times where his decision process is scattered. So he's really good at what he does. The receivers got themselves open, and then the protectors, we had extra things that we did, whether it was tight end slamming a guy before he left, a back coming out and chipping a guy. Those kinds of things are enormous. They're all part of the same thing. So it isn't just five guys up front block them, but they did a good job.
When you took this job, one of the things Chris sent you was a video of Quentin.
Yes.
And that kind of introduced you to him. What have you seen up close since you started about 56 that?
Well, he's got a live spirit, and he wants everyone around him to play with that, regardless of who it is, to play with a lot of enthusiasm. I mean, he didn't talk about it; he just demonstrates it. And I find him to be eager to get better. And he was a rookie. Remember that, he was a rookie, so he can get better, and he wants to do that. First thing that he said to Chris Strasser and I, we had him on the phone. He says, "I want to get better. I want my techniques to be better this year." Can't ask for anything more than that in a coach.
Does he remind you from anybody from the previous regime, the 2000s mentality or whatever?
Not. He's got a real his body. I mean, we didn't have anyone like that. Sorry, Glenn was a big man, but he this is a big man, and not really. I mean, he's got some special things that he does.
What's your favorite part about his skill set? Because it's a really unique skill set.
Well, he's a big man, but he's also athletic. And you get a big man that's athletic, and they're going to go a long way, really long way. Yeah.
So did he just scratch the surface last year?
Yes. Oh yeah, no question. He just got just a little bit of the surface scratched.
You've talked in the past, again, protection, what it is. You always stressed a clean pocket.
Yes, sir.
What do you define as a clean pocket? Because, as I say, they get paid too.
Well, first of all, we don't want any free runners. That means we picked up the system picked up the blitzers, or the ball comes out. We don't want people on the edge penetrating the pocket so the quarterback gets squished like this. Sometimes one guy will penetrate and everyone else is doing fine and he can maneuver in the pocket. But kind of a uniform, we call it a dish. It looks like a satellite dish. It looks like that, and we like that. To give the quarterback, we want separation from where his back foot hit and where the line, the fence is, if you will. That's what I like, and that's what we really stress.
Howard is
Okay, a couple more.
coming back, but everything so far you would have thought it would
Oh
be.
yeah, it's more.
More.
Yeah.
Why so?
Well, when you're a coach, you love coaching and seeing progress, interacting. When you retire, you don't have a locker room to go to, and so, but it's interacting with the players and coaches, and watching the progress is really rewarding.
So many players after they retire, the thing they miss is the
locker
time
room.
in the locker room,
Yep.
or the bus, or that sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know. I didn't realize that there was some stuff stored down in my brain there, that. Well, so I like it's been rewarding to make little contributions here and there.
Howard,
last one here.
The space between the quarterback and the line, is that why you were always more of a jump set
Yes.
than a vertical set?
100%. I did it when I was a player. That's 50. I don't know. Add it up. It's 1964. So that's about 55 years ago. But that's what I was taught to go. We always wanted to make the middle of the pocket. John Brody was our quarterback. Just keep him up on the line of scrimmage, you used to say. So then I developed that principle.
Was that different than most other line coaches?
Yeah, most people set back, and it's called a vertical set, and it really does promote what I was talking about, which is the pocket collapsing, and it can get collapsed. I mean, Dwight Freeney ran over Joe Thomas, sack, fumble, and we won the game in Cleveland. And you know how tall, how big he is.
Right.
And so it isn't about size or any of that kind of stuff. Just get him up there in the line of scrimmage. Get in their face.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thanks, Coach. Yeah.